The NYPD is being accused of using unnecessary force during a pro-Palestinian demonstration. The head of a civil rights group says officers in Bay Ridge over the weekend were over the top and brutal. But a CBS 2 political reporter, Marcia Kramer, explains the officers have the mayor's support.
It's a tale of two videos. This one, which shows an NYPD officer repeatedly punching a demonstrator at a pro-Palestinian rally in Bay Ridge.
Any mobile units available.
And this one from the NYPD, showing a cop sprayed with water, a flag-waving protester on top of an MTA bus, officers being assaulted, and incendiary devices being exploded.
It looked from the media coverage that there was a massive response that was harsh, brutal, and with force.
We all have a right to protest. You don't have a right to ride on the top of a bus. You don't have a right to spit at police officers. Look at that entire incident. That was a complete disruption of the Bay Ridge community. And I take my hat off to the police department, how they handled an unruly group of people.
The mayor argued that of the 44 arrested, over 30 did not live in Bay Ridge. Over 60 911 calls were held up because protesters blocked emergency vehicle traffic.
It's deeply disappointing to see Mayor Adams responding in a way that is reminiscent of Rudy Giuliani, quite frankly, and I hesitate to say that.
The dueling versions come after controversial police actions during the Black Lives Matter protests forced the city to enter into agreements with the Civil Liberties Union and the Legal Aid Society that set new terms of how the NYPD can respond to protests. The most recent agreement was signed on February 7th.
We received reports that even credentialed press were arrested by the NYPD. They can't do that.
And Marcia Kramer joins me now, so the question is here, what happens next?
Well, you see, the thing is, both sides say that they were investigating, and both sides are going to go to the videotape. But the mayor has said that he'll look at a couple of isolated incidents, but his answer is the cops are provoked, they have to restore order. But what Donna Lieberman says is that they need to implement a recent order, a recent agreement, so that they can get things changed.
And what does that deal do exactly?
So the deal is sort of interesting in that it says that when they respond to these demonstrations, they should have community affairs officers, which are, less threatening, and also have traffic enforcement so that the protesters can actually get their message across. But the key thing is that the strategic response group, which she says has a lot of complaints to the CCRB, the Civilian Complaint Review Board, has to be limited in their response. But, the irony here, I think, is that both sides have videotape. Both sides are going to say they're right, so I guess it's back to you.
A lot to sort out. Marcia, thank you.